Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. As you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be another drugstore products review video. So I'm going to be doing another best at the drugstore type video. You guys seem to love these videos and I love making them too. I love letting you guys know about all of the fantastic, great products at the drugstore. So if you've never watched one of these videos, I basically go through a whole category of makeup. So I've done foundations, concealers, powders, bronzers, highlighters, and so on and so forth. So I go through a certain category and then tell you guys what's the best in that category, if that makes sense. So today I decided to tackle liquid lipstick. I know liquid lipstick is one of my favorite products and a lot of people like it because it's going to stay on all day. You don't have to worry about reapplying. So the idea of it's really intriguing, you know, a lipstick that's going to dry matte and it's going to be like transfer proof and everything, and you don't have to worry about reapplying it. But a lot of times that's not the total story, and a lot of times liquid lipsticks can be super drying, or they can look bad on the lips, or they can actually wear weirdly. So I've tried a bunch of different ones out at the drugstore in particular, and I wanted to share them with you guys today. So without further ado, let's get right on into the video. Also, I know my earrings are like the longest ever, but I kind of love them. I just love being extra like that. So I have a bin of products right here, so we're just gonna go right on in. So I have a mix of different formulas as well, so if something, you know, doesn't sound appealing to you, there might be a different formula that you like better. So I kind of have a bigger range of products here. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my like top favorite, like one of my absolute favorites, and those would be the Milani Amore Matte lip creams. These are what these look like. So they're just in this bottle. Really cute packaging. I love the gold. Milani does packaging so well. And then they are an affordable lip product as well. My top two favorite shades are number 10, Adorable. I think this is my second one, and it's the color I'm wearing on my lips today. I love that it's like a cool tone nude, very wearable with a bunch of different eye looks and makeup looks and everything like that, so I love this one. And then I also love 29 Sweetie. This one is a bit warmer. I'll actually swatch both of these for you guys to see. So this is Sweetie. It's a bit of like a warmer nude. This one I get a lot of wear out as well when I want more of a warm nude lip rather than a more cool tone one. And then 10 Adorable is really nice as well. So you can kind of see the difference between them. So these are these are two of my favorite lip products ever. I would say these are my most used colors as well. I really enjoy them. What I will say about so this formula right here is super long lasting. I'll usually apply this in the morning and then it lasts a fairly long portion of my day. I've done a lip swatch video on all these shades, or most of the shades that they sell, all of the ones in Canada. I know they have more in the States, so I do have about 9 of these, I think, and I have a lip swatch video, so I'll link all my lip swatch videos down below. I have lip swatch actually a lot of the different products in this video, so yeah, I'll link that down below so you guys can see all the different colors on my lips, and there I kind of talk more about formula. So if you want a more in-depth video on any of these products, check out the description box. But anyways, these have a very long-lasting formula. Now I know a lot of people have complained about the dryness of this formula, and I will say they are a more drying liquid lipstick, but I'd say the best way to use them is putting a lip balm underneath, like a slight layer of lip balm, and then applying the liquid lipstick. It will just help add some moisture to your lips. Or I like taking a regular lipstick on top of this liquid lipstick, and that way not only does it last longer, but it also gives you that added moisture. So I'll always do that. I'll apply liquid lipstick and then I'll apply a regular lipstick just in the center or where my lips get usually most dry, and then it kind of helps it last longer and look better throughout the whole day, if that makes sense. So that's a great tip I have with these. Other than that, I love this formula so much. It goes on so smooth on the lips. You don't get that like weird line or anything. They don't wear weird. So really great formula. And when they do start to fade, they fade like in a nice way where they're not like choppy or anything like that. So I love this formula. Alright, so my next favorite formula would have to be these Maybelline Superstay Super Ink Matte liquid lipsticks, and these are what these look like right here. Again, I have a full swatch video on all of these Maybelline ones. They're actually sitting back there, so I do have a video where I swatched most of the shades on my lips, so if you want to go watch that, I'll link it down below again. This formula right here is a bit different than the Milani ones. The Milani ones feel super smooth on the lips when you put your lips together. They're not sticky or anything. It feels like a very velvety, smooth product, whereas these ones, they have more of that sticky feel to them, but that actually helps retain moisture. So with these ones, my lips actually don't dry out at all. So if you're someone who wants to try liquid lipstick but doesn't like the drying aspect of it, maybe try these Maybelline ones. They're super good at retaining the moisture in your lips but still drying down as a transfer proof lipstick. Now the only con I would say with these ones, it's actually something that doesn't bother me, but I have heard that it has bothered some people. They are fairly sticky, so when you apply it on your lips and kind of press your lips down, your lips do stick together a bit, but if you can get past that, the formula is actually beautiful on them, so I highly recommend them. Other than that, my two favorite shades would have to be Seductress 67, again a perfect nude, like oh my goodness, such a beautiful nude color. And you can see when I apply it, it has a bit more of that glossy look to it, and then it dries down. So it takes a little bit longer to dry down. The Milani ones dry down right away. These ones take a little longer, but then they do have that bit of moisture. And then I also love the shade Lover, number 15, the Stay Gorgeous Mauve Pink. So pretty. I actually get a lot of wear out of this one. Really, really pretty right there. So nice. But yeah, I also love the applicator on this liquid lipstick here. I'll show you real quick. So it's like a teardrop liquid lipstick, as you can see the applicator right there, but that helps give you the most precise application ever. You don't need a lip liner with these. It's so easy to get such a perfect line with this. It's amazing. I love the applicator on here so much. That's probably one of my favorite parts about it. So super easy to apply, very long lasting, doesn't wear weird as well. So one of the best formulas I've ever tried. Great job, Maybelline. Alright, I have some more from Milani, and these are their Amore matte metallic lip cream. So these have a very similar formula to the regular Amore matte ones. They're just a metallic. So I don't wear these as much just because they're metallic, so I don't wear them like on an everyday basis. I have a few shades to show you guys. I don't really have like a true favorite. This one is 01 Chromatic Addict. And as you can see, they're super reflective, super metallic. I actually love using these ones as eyeshadows. So sometimes when I want kind of that more pinky and nude eyeshadow look, I'll place these on my eye because they dry down nicely and then they wear really nicely as well. So here's another one. This is in the shade 13 Over Dramatic. Again, I have a swatch video on these if you want to see the different colors. They do have a lot of great ones in their line. Really great formula too if you want that like shiny metallic look but without like having to add a gloss or anything like that. So these ones are going to dry down matte, they're going to be transfer proof, and then you don't have to worry about it wearing off throughout the day as much as a traditional lip gloss or lipstick would wear. So I highly recommend these if you want some like metallic liquid lipsticks. These are amazing. Again, you can also use them as eyeshadows, which I often do, so love these. Next we're going to talk L'Oreal. So I have two different formulas for them. Both of these formulas are liquid lipsticks, but they're not the transfer proof dry down type. So these are more of that velvet like satin matte type product. They're still going to have that longevity wear to them, but they're not going to be transfer proof. So the first formula is their Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. Now they have a bunch of different collections with these. This one just happened to come up with their chocolate collection, so yes, it does smell like chocolates. And this one is in the shade Candyman. It's actually a really beautiful color. I'll show you. It's like a nice nude. But you can see that it has more of that moussey, glossy look to it. So it's not going to dry down matte like the others. So if you're very opposed to the whole like transfer proof dry down type of liquid lipstick, this might be something you like if you want something in a tube that you can apply with a very great applicator. Actually has, again, that teardrop applicator, but it's kind of on an angle, so it's super easy to shape your lips and everything like that. And if you want something that's a bit of a softer, more glossy formula, this might be something you're interested in. I do really like it. And then they also have these L'Oreal infallible lip paints. These are amazing as well if you want super pigmented, like lip glossy type products. These are the ones to go for. So my two favorite colors are taupeless. It's a really nice, like, cool tone color. That's it right there, and you can see how glossy that is right there. And then I also have the shade Spicy Blush. It's a gorgeous, like, warm tone, pinky, coral nude shade. There's that right there. Super nice. So you can see these have a really nice gloss to them, but these are great if, again, you don't like something that dries down matte, but you still want that very pigmented, great applicator type product, and these ones have that nice glossy look to them. So if you like a gloss, these are great. You can even layer these on top of the other liquid lipsticks I mentioned. That works great too, since they do have that longevity to them. They're super moisturizing. Love the colors in the range too. They have a bunch of different beautiful colors. All right, back to like a traditional dry down liquid lipstick. I want to talk about the NYX Lingerie. I know a lot of people like these and a lot of people hate these. So I have the shade Satin Ribbon, and this one is a really nice, like, light nude shade. If you want something super light, this is probably the way to go. And the applicator on this one is just like a straight applicator. Not my favorite, but it's all right. It's not the worst either. My opinion on the formula on this, I see how people think it's drying. It definitely is. It definitely is more drying than like the Milani, so it is a more drying formula. But again, if you use those tricks of applying like a lip balm underneath or a lip gloss on top or something like that, it will help. If liquid lipsticks don't dry out your lips, this might be one you'd really like, because the formula, the longevity and everything like that is really good on it. It doesn't you know, wear weirdly or anything like that, so it is good. But if you have more dry lips, I would recommend something along the lines of the Maybelline ones instead. So that's just my thoughts on that. All right, next I want to talk about some Wet n Wild. So I have a bunch of different colors here. Wet n Wild actually makes such amazing liquid lipsticks. It's crazy. And these are called their Mega Last Liquid Catsuit liquid lipsticks. I love the packaging too. It's just like a nice compact packaging. It's easy to travel with and everything like that. Some of my favorite shades, like this one, is Rebel Rose. It's a really pretty, like, mauve-y, I don't know how to explain it. There's it right there. It's just a nice, like, cool tone mauve. And again, the applicator is kind of that, like, seat. It kind of looks like a little seat right there. So it's nice. It kind of hugs, like, your lips really nicely. It's really easy to apply. They have some great, like, they're red in the collection. I don't have it with me, but it's amazing. One of the best red liquid lipsticks I've ever tried. I like this pink one in the shade Tulip to Quit. Is gorgeous. They also bring out some, like, fun shades around Halloween. So I have, like, this blue one, which I've actually used for, like, eyeliner, and it works out great. It's called Blue. And then I have this gorgeous color right here. It actually has, like, some like a slight sheen to it. It has, like, a bit of shimmer in it, and it's like this gorgeous green shade. So if you love some color, these are ones to pick up for sure. And then another one that I just use on the regular would be this one in the shade Noodie Patootie. I actually applied a bit of this to the center of my lip just to brighten it up. And again, just a really nice, like, nude shade right there. If you're looking for something pretty light, this is one to check out. But anyways, the formula on these liquid lipsticks is really nice as well. I'd say this is one of the more moisturizing ones, although they still dry down and they don't transfer or anything like that. They do kind of retain that moisture a little bit better than, like, the NYX or something along those lines. So I really like these really great long wearing liquid lipsticks. And one thing I have to say about these is they're so easy to layer. So you apply a layer, and then throughout the day, if it starts wearing off, you can apply a second layer right on top, and it doesn't get messy or anything like that. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's really nice. They're really great. They're really easy to mix within each other or mix them or mix them with other formulas too, so I love that about them. Again, great shade selection, so many beautiful shades to choose from, and I think this is one of the most inexpensive I have to share with you guys today. They're around like $4 to $5 a piece, so really great price on them and really great formula to follow. So yeah, I love these. All right, next I want to talk about Colourpop. Now, even though they're not like drugstore, they're still a more affordable brand in my opinion. So I have two different formulas to talk about today. One is their, wow, everything's rubbed off, but I believe this is like their satin formula, and this one is in the shade Marshmallow. Again, a beautiful, like, interesting color. It's like a very cool tone purple. I actually really like this color. I haven't worn it in a while, but it's gorgeous. So this one right here has more of that cushiony feel. Again, it's not going to dry down matte, like completely transfer proof, but it still has that matte look to it. It's still very long wearing since it is a type of liquid lipstick, so I do like the formula on this. Perfect for people who don't want a product that dries out their lips. And then we have just the regular liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade Trap. I love this shade actually. That's it right here. It's like a really nice cool tone nude shade. These ones right here are definitely more drying. I would say this formula is very similar to the NYX formula. These just feel a little stickier, whereas the NYX kind of dries down smoother in my opinion. So these do feel a little bit sticky. They do, I find as you're wearing them, like you can't really layer up on them, or else it does get a little too heavy. So if you're going to be reapplying, make sure to kind of take off that previous layer and then apply it on top, like of clean lips, if that makes sense, or else you're gonna get that weird bunching and weird kind of layering on your lips, if that makes sense. So yeah, I do like this formula. Is it my favorite? No, but it's still an option if you guys maybe like want a huge shade range and stuff like that. This is a good one to try out. Just keep in mind those few points I said about it. All right, so next I have a liquid lipstick to talk about that no one talks about, and I find it crazy because it's one of the best formulas I've ever tried. So this is the Tattoo Junkie lip paint. This is what this looks like right here. I actually did a whole video on this because it actually comes with a little glitter that you apply on top of the like wet liquid lipstick, and then when it dries down you have this full glittery liquid lipstick situation. It's actually insane and it's gorgeous. I love wearing it like around Christmas time and the holidays. But this one is in the shade Pucker Up. And it's a beautiful red, like a true red. There it is right there. So pigmented, so beautiful. If I'm going to be going for a red liquid lipstick, I'll either use my Wet n Wild catsuit in like that red shade, or I'll use this one. And people always ask me what I'm wearing because it's a great color, great formula. It dries down really well, wears an amazingly long time. You can layer it really nicely. It feels nice and light on the lips. And again, the glitter that comes with it is actually so much fun because you get this like glittery lip that lasts all day, which is amazing. So I highly recommend these. They're pretty inexpensive. I think you can find them at Walgreens and Walmart and maybe Target too, but yeah, great formula. All right, so I have one last liquid lipstick to talk about. Now this one is technically not drugstore either. It's actually dollar store, which is crazy. I tried these actually such a while back on my channel, but I decided to mention them today, and these are the Mariposa Matte lip glosses. So even though it says lip gloss on it, these are a traditional liquid lipstick that dries down, transfer proof, all that. So they don't actually have shade names, unfortunately, so I just picked out some colors. This one right here is my absolute favorite though. It's a gorgeous brown, and it's one of the best like brown like lip colors I've ever tried. I was actually wearing this and I went to Sephora and the lady's like, where'd you get your liquid lipstick from? And I was like, the dollar store. Like, do I tell her? I did tell her and she didn't believe me, but like yeah, it's a gorgeous formula, dries down really nicely, have a really great like long-lasting formula to them. They're not too drying either, but they do have that bit of a sticky feel, kind of like the Maybelline one, so keep that in mind. But yeah, they're by the brand Mariposa. If you see them in your local like Dollar Tree or anything like that, maybe give them a try. I mean, they're only $1, so you might like them. Here's like a really nice pink shade, super vibrant and all. But yeah, they have a bunch of different shades in the collection. I did a lip swatch video on these as well, so if you want to go see that, It'll be linked down below. I've lip swatched most of these products, so I'll link all the videos down below so you guys can see like more in-depth reviews of everything. But anyways, that is all the products I have to talk about today. If you have any other liquid lipstick recommendations, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm always open to trying out new products and discovering great new products at the drugstore. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go also check out the whole series of my best at the drugstore. I'll have the playlist linked down below. But yeah, I love you guys all so much. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.